thank you very much for the invitation to the first ever smart manufacturing event in the UK in Birmingham. Now, what I'm quite interested to know is that you've got the live event in Vegas. It's very, very successful, but why bring it to the UK or formats of it?
Yeah, it's not only in the UK. We try to do this around the world because manufacturing, as you could guess, is not only located in Vegas, and for sure we have a community there, but it's, I think, super important, in particular here in the UK, with such a broad band of manufacturing and history of manufacturing, to show as well what do we understand really with smart manufacturing. And that includes our entire workflow as we describe this in Hexagon, from design engineering to production software to metrology, and that's all about.
From my perspective, what I tried to do was to not only talk about the opportunities with new technology, but also the personal side of it, the human side, the anthropology behind everything that is changing. Because to me it's quite natural that I think we need to discuss more from the why perspective and not only the how. You know, how can we make things more efficient and better and faster and make more money? Sure, that's all nice and necessary, but in the end I think more and more questions are going to be about the why from a purpose perspective. What are we trying to achieve, and what's the purpose of making things faster or more efficient, or you know, all of these things. And today, many companies talk about big data. I don't think there is more than maybe a handful in the world that is actually doing something with big data, and that's why we talk about them all the time as like the big five or the FANGs or whatever. And in the end, you can also see the advantage. I mean, when the Netflix CEO was asked about his biggest competitor, he said it's sleep. That's where you get when you sort of use all the data you have instead of just talking about it. So I truly believe that yes, data will be at the core of any business idea in the future, and it will not only mean to make your old model more efficient, it will actually mean to be able to provide new values.
A lot of you know us, and a lot of you know us for the various parts of Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence. So this is the first time we've put an event together like this where we are focusing on what is the core, real driver and future of the business around smart manufacturing. That's the space that we've really got excited about over these past few years.
Hexagon have been a long-standing partner of the AMRC. They've put a lot into the organisation, and we've worked very closely with them, with our industrial end-user partners, as I say, for a number of years. So we use their technology, and we're starting to work on and develop with them, you know, a wider offering of, you know, not just metrology, but in fact what you're doing with that data, really. So it started with trackers, and it's gone a lot broader than that.
And I suppose with many people from the manufacturing sector actually visiting the smart manufacturing event here, it gives a bit of an insight into what the AMRC and Factory 2050 actually does offer.
Yeah, that's it. You know, we're trying to spread the word. I think sometimes we're a bit of a secret. You know, some people don't know what we're doing. Hopefully, we can, you know, promote ourselves a little bit and show UK industry that we're here to be, you know, here to be used. And we've got a pretty good capability in Factory 2050 and across the wider AMRC, Sheffield University, and the Catapult network that can be leveraged by UK PLC.
Many people will know you from many big news stations, but you're here to speak to many engineers about Brexit.
Well, I think, you know, it would take a real fool to try to predict what's going to happen in Brexit. And as they say, there's no fool like an old fool, and that you're looking at that old fool today. I did wake up this morning and think, how on earth am I going to try to predict what really nobody in British politics can predict at the moment? But I'm going to do my best and really try to lay out what are the various roads we could go down, where we might end up on, but actually this industry is well positioned to recover.
And I suppose it's a great opportunity to showcase, as you say, all your solutions, because all the way from design all the way through to the end product.
That's absolutely right, because it's not only the product itself, it's really the solution and the dedicated solution to a customer, to his workflow particular. I think that's really what we want to show here at the event here in Birmingham.
And from your point of view, for visitors here, what do you think they're going to benefit from by actually being involved with these type of events in the future?
I think what you will see is as well to see the total portfolio, the future, how we think, but more important as well, we hope that our customer tells us what they think about the future, because only in combination of the two of us seeing things, we make the value, which at the end is important for the industry.